Battlefield 6 is amazing. I've been playing a lot of it, and today we're going to be covering the Battle Royale. How to prepare for this is very, very important. There's a lot of key things to know about this Battle Royale, which I'm going to be doing somewhat of a introduction to that, but I want to kind of help you prepare before it even drops. And when it's here, these are things that you're going to use and learn to help you get better. It's a free to play, so if you haven't tried it out, check it out for yourself. I personally have been playing the purchase game for the multiplayer and things like that, and we're going to get into that as well and go to the details. I have a bunch of guides that are coming for this, so make sure you subscribe to have more, and also subscribe to show love. I appreciate it. Okay, so first things first that I want to kind of just talk about, just so you guys can get an idea of what this game is doing. Battlefield in the overall experience is very good. Okay, it's arcadey, so it is wild, but it is tactical in a lot of ways that you can do some really great things. And then there's players who are just really good. I've been practicing my movement, doing some wild stuff with movement. Also been practicing my gunplay, being able to get up close, also do some really good things from far, having a good overall. There's people who just play in jets and helicopters and tanks. You know, the game is chaotic, and that's what's awesome. And the Battle Royale will be similar, right? And we're gonna go through some of the Battle Royale, but we're gonna have a video about the Battle Royale and details at another one. This is more preparing you, okay? So this is gonna just help you get started. And the key thing is with the Battle Royale, you're going to be playing similar like you do in the actual regular multiplayer, as you guys know. So staying alive is very critical. But what I want to run through is some information on key things that are going to help you get started. Okay. And here we go. First things first is, yes, there are going to be classes. Okay, you see these 4 classes here. They're very important to learn what they do. Okay, so just experiment. Don't listen to anybody tell you this is the best class and this is the only class you need, because it's not true. There's situations where in one game I'll play each class. Whenever there's a tank, I'm pulling out the engineer, which I'll talk about in a minute. And then when I want to keep my team alive and get some extra ammo and have some smoke grenades because it's too crazy out there, I'll play support. All of them have different elements, and we're going to go through them very quickly and kind of help you understand. So the assault is very critical. All right, in the Battle Royale, you're going to want to be able to move and groove and handle things in the best way. You see these perks or abilities, you want to call them. You're going to have this for the Battle Royale because there are classes. So having the ability to have a lot better reload, some extra grenades, things like this are going to play a critical role. This class is movement based as well. You can really get to moving once you hit your adrenaline, which I'll talk about in a second. But this is critical. You want to have this as a focus if this is your playstyle. Super aggressive type of playstyle, front line type of playstyle, going to be very good. Now, I don't want to talk about all the gadgets and all those different things because there's too much to get into for a Battle Royale. But the breakdown is that for your specific class, you have this stem, which is going to help you stay alive longer from grenades and different things that are really cool. Okay. And then we're going to jump into each class very quickly. The engineer can repair and destroy all types of vehicles, whether it's air or ground. And the Battle Royale will have this. So maybe you think, I don't really want to play engineer. There's no point. I'm going to be in a Battle Royale. Actually, if a player has a tank and you're not able to take it down, you're going to be in trouble. So I do think these guys can be clutch in some kind of way, especially if you have a vehicle, you can use it to repair. And then again, for the abilities, you have things to repair or destroy. It's pretty much their key things. As for the support, Take a quick look, understand the combat medic is in the fight. He's able to revive his teammates at all times. It's pretty easy, straightforward. He drops a med supply, which actually is able to repair, heal you, and give you ammo and recharge all your abilities. And you can either be somebody who's reviving or attacking, but it is a really good class. It's probably the best class in my opinion. You can also revive people very fast with the defibrillator, and it has a lot of cool tools and things like that. We're going to get into the Recon. This is my favorite class right now because I've been using the C4 and the drones together and separately and just destroying lobbies with this playstyle when I play big maps. I think the Battle Royale with a drone would be insane. We have to see how that works out. But right here, you have two different ways to play. You can be the sniper and just get a lot of good kills that way, or you can do my way, which is the stealth. In a Battle Royale, stealth can be very critical. If I can take out a full team by sneaking up on them, I'm all for it. And so we're going to be testing this playstyle out. Again, the game isn't officially out yet, so we can only talk about the surface level. Now, I want to get into the weapons and explain some things. This is very critical, probably the most important for you to win gunfights with. Each weapon has certain play styles, okay? You don't need every weapon to do everything, okay? So when I go to make an M4 30-30, it has a fast fire rate, but it isn't a submachine gun. So I do want some long range attacks, okay? I do want it to have something decent. So let's make believe I put on the extended mag. What does this say? It gives me velocity and the transition to ADS, which means I'll be able to run and gun a little better, okay? But then this one gives me hip fire, which is very critical. And I just want to kind of explain these things, okay? You have the light flash. It might seem like it's not a big deal, not good. I also thought this, and I come to find out this actually stops you from getting bloom, aka weapon sway or drift. This will help you keep your setup alive. And it's the same thing with other pieces. The laser as well has that hip fire, which is what you want when you want to run and gun. Then let's just say you want the opposite. You want more precision, more control. There are things in here like the grips, which whatever one you want to pick. If I go with hip fire and mobility, that means I'm looking to run and gun. And most of the time I'm picking a submachine gun for that, right? If I'm going to pick my favorite here, the SCW, this is a sub. And as you can see, I have the light and the laser. And then my grip and other things are complementary. I can actually go change the velocity a little bit and then use these points for something else, okay? This is going to be the one that I'll probably pick so it can move a little faster, okay? Those are the kind of things you want to do. It's really dependent on your playstyle. But again, if I was to pull out a actual M4 30-30, I should be focusing on the long distance shots, trying to get better control recoil because I'm going to be firing from farther away, okay? Now, if I'm up close, I just want that hip fire and mobility. And then there's a bunch of little things like ADS. You can see my ADS says 200 on the bottom right. That's not good, but I have better range and velocity. My reload speed is pretty good. Those are the kind of things you want to think about when you're making your playstyle. We're not going to go through every weapon because we'll be here all day as far as like which one to use, which one not to use. I have a video for that. But the idea, even with the LMG, for example, what am I going to be doing? If I'm stationary, I don't need hip firing to be crazy unless I'm going to be running around with an LMG. Same thing with these snipers and things like that. Why would I want hip fire on a sniper? It makes no sense. So I should focus everything on precision control, and then, you know, we'll go from there. And that's what you want to do. Now, to complement the play style, you want to have something that can help in your play style, right? Depending on what you're using. For example, with the support, I throw smokes all over the place and get in and out of cover, get into a fight, escape a fight. I'll throw the smoke at the enemies and then I'll push up on them, or I'll escape if I have to. This is a fun way to play. Now, I don't need to do this. I can just do incendiary rounds, keeping enemies away and reviving my teammates or anything like that as a medic. Now, when I'm playing assault, I want to be aggressive. So I want to push them forward and basically take them out. So I'm usually rocking deadly things. Okay. Speaking of that, I believe for the Battle Royale, this is going to be a critical tool. This is breaking through walls. You're going to be able to smash through a wall. If you're in the last round, last area, break through a wall, get to where you need to go, or just surprise attack an enemy. Break through floors, ceilings, you know, pretty much anything with this sledgehammer. Not anything, but a lot. Okay. There's a lot of little mechanics that we have to wait and see. We'll talk about what are the best in the Battle Royale as far as gadgets go and things that you can do within that. But that's the key. Now, another big tool and a big understanding that I don't think everybody's going to be ready for yet, because this is new, is leveling up. I'm only 46. I promise you there's people that are probably like level 100 or something. I did not take the time to do that because I wasn't trying to farm bots and all that. I just wanted to play the game, and I played a lot of time in the game just having fun mostly. Okay. 880 hours, I'm sorry. But what I did do, and this is very critical, is find the weapon that I think is my favorite. For example, you look in right here is level 18. I have good attachments. It's ready to go. Another weapon, my favorite of all, is the SCW, the M4A1. You can get these fairly early. Okay. The M43030, you get it at the start, and then also the M4A1. So those two, to me, the best assault and the best carbine in the game. From there, you have to make decisions on what you want for like a submachine gun. The SCW is really good, but the PW5, the SGX are the top three standard ones. Now, the KV9 is crazy, but we're not going to get into that. But the point is you could see I'm level 22 for my favorite weapon. And I'm still leveled up on some of the others because I wanted to try them. I'm going to be playing Battle Royale, which means all these weapons will be on the floor. I'm going to have to pick them up and play with them. So I've already played a little bit with most of the weapons. Okay. I can ignore some of them on the floor when I find the one I like. And so since I've gotten a taste of some of these weapons, it's going to help me in battles. Okay. And then also you can just go into the range with these things. Okay. Maybe I didn't play a lot of time with the SCG, but I can go straight into the range and just get a couple shots in just to see what it shoots like, how many bullets it takes to kill someone, if it's a slow rate of fire, high recoil. I can't really shoot from far with this weapon the way I want. You know, we got it, but I'm not going to purposely take those fights if I don't have to. And so this is what I would recommend for you to do consistently. All right. So work on that and you should be fine and everything will be great for you. Outside of that, there's not much I can tell you when it comes to this setup and stuff like that. Take the time, look around for the weapons, find the best ones for you. Don't listen to me or anybody else tell you this is the best weapon. I have a video about that, but that's not what this breakdown is. And even that video is subjective because there's going to be a different feel and flow in the future as updates come out and they change the game. That being said, the purchase game is a lot of fun and great if you like the Battle Royale. I would recommend getting this to get a feel for everything and having fun with it as well. So try it out, see for yourself. If not, we'll see you in the battlefield because I am going to be in the Battle Royale as well, playing with you guys and, you know, having some fun doing that. You can join me anytime and be a part of it. Now, I do want to kind of also just mention, you know, we're going to cover this game extensively and you can be a part of that as we go forward. This is a big deal to me. Battlefield is so good. I have a settings guide. I have the best weapons currently. And then we're going to be doing Battle Royale focused as well in the future. So like, subscribe, and comment. You know what it is. See y'all on the next one. It should be popping up on screen now. See you there. Peace.